First opened back in 2012. We're live inside the cavernous Lone Depot Park in Miami. Today we've got a contest out of the National League East between the Washington Nationals and the Miami Marlins. Alongside Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa. And Danny, as pitching matchups go, it doesn't get much better than what we've got here for this one.
Well, Matt, these are two of the best in the business. Two guys that throw a lot of strikes, and if their game is on, we should have a very low-scoring ball game with these two elite starting pitchers.
Stay tuned for Marlins baseball next. Sandy Alcantara, the right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
Lane Thomas now. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Lane Thomas.
First pitch on its way. And we are underway this afternoon from Miami as the first pitch is taken for ball one.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
The 1-0 home. Hey. The mercury still rising here at the ballpark. 93 degrees our game time temperature. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
Hey, I know it's early on in the game, but when the third pitch like that is called for a ball, it looks like that tight zone's going to be awfully small today.
The 2-1. And a little off to begin the afternoon as it's to 3-1 now.
Call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And that misses for ball 4. So it's a 5-pitch walk to get us started here this afternoon.
Batting second, the second baseman.
Next it'll be number 3. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Yeah. That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes in this one. Mr. James Kingsley.
Dan, I know I was an offensive player, but I'm okay being a pitcher's umpire. If you're going to consistently pound that outer half, James Kingsley's usually going to give it to you.
Hey, listen, there's a reason why the pitchers throughout the league, they call him the king of the hill. You move the ball a little bit off the strike zone, he's not afraid to put that arm up. He's a very good pitcher's umpire.
1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2. Thomas aboard here at first with nobody out. Fouled off. The 2-2 one more time. Sent on the ground out to second. And that finds its way through for a base hit. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now.
Well, that's one of the, I guess, the advantages of hitting with that hole between first and second base, D-Row. First baseman has to hold that runner on. That leaves that right side wide open.
Yeah, and credit the batter right there. Nice piece of hitting right there. Not trying to do too much. He took a look at the defense and saw where it was aligned and tried to beat him.
Juan Soto is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. 0-1, here it comes.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Breaks his bat as this one's popped up, and he will somehow keep his eye on the baseball there as he has it for a big out number 1.
That is good. The first baseman, number 19, Josh Bell.
Couple of runners on base with one down, and digging into bat next, the big bat of Josh Bell. First offering on its way. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Chop back to the mound. Can they turn it? To second for one. Relay to Aguilar. The double play, and that retires the side. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. Now the Marlins will see what they can do. No score. Steven Strasburg gets the starting assignment for the Nats in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Well, the guy they call Strauss is on right now. This guy's lived up to the hype. Former first pick in the draft out of San Diego State University. Won a World Series championship with the Washington Nationals. Might have the best overall package of pitches in baseball. Really good fastball, good changeup, good curveball, and also a good hard slider. 4 pitches, he'll throw any at any time for strikes. One of the top pitchers in the game, Steven Strasburg.
Swing and a liner. But this will be gloved out there at second as he didn't have far to go for the out.
Batting second, the second baseman, Chisholm.
Ready now for the Marlins, Jazz Chisholm. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Aye.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
1-1.
One out, nobody on. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. The pitch. Scorched to third. Fielded cleanly. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. So the next to bat will be Jesus Aguilar. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Here's the pitch. Fouled away.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
In there at the knees, 0-2 now.
Down 0-2, maybe simplify the game plan right here. Get on the heater, even though he has 5 weapons to go to.
Now the pitch. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. Miami down in order, still no score. New inning set to get underway. And digging in is the outfielder, Yadiel Hernandez.
Yadiel Hernandez.
First pitch of the AB now. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Hit hard but foul. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Swung on but fouled off to the left. On the ground to the right side. It's flagged down deep in the hole. Throw in time at first. A nice play in short right for the first out.
That is 6. The catcher, Tabor Ruiz.
At the plate now is Keibert Ruiz as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box.
And this isn't his strong side, at least not in terms when you look at the stat sheet or his consistent contact rates. I just don't think he's quite as smooth with his rhythm and swing mechanics when he's hitting left-handed.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. No score here as we play inning number 2. And he fouls this one off. A swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
Always tough for one of these base umpires to make a call on a guy's check swing. It's not a great angle, and everything happens so quickly, so they really have to be paying attention out there. Looking at the replay, I think he got it right, so that's a tip of the cap for the Blue.
Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Sanchez gets under it and makes the catch to end the inning. Nationals gone in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. So here's the cleanup hitter, Brian Anderson. His past numbers with Steven Strasburg. It's a big enough sample size, but he's just 1 for 14. First offering on its way. And that misses inside 1-0. And it's fouled away.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Strasburg on 1-1.
Count is 2-1.
2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed 2-2. Lifted down the line in left. And it's a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time is taken, ball 3.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Now the payoff pitch home. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
Batting fifth, the right fielder, Jesus.
Next, it'll be Jesus Sanchez. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
Woo, not a spot you'd expect a curveball. He's lucky he missed because that's the kind of pitch that gets hit out of the ballpark.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. There's the ball low. He misses with the changeup.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone, 1-2.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
And that misses 2-2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Into the box now, Brian De La Cruz, as he'll take a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Thomas is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. And that'll bring in the multi-dimensional Lewis Brinson. His past numbers with Steven Strasburg, he's just 1 for 13. 7 strikeouts on the stat sheet as well. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. In the dirt. In time, and he nailed it second. Nothing doing for the Marlins. We'll move to the third with no score. Top of the third set to get underway, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Carter Kieboom.
Number 8, Carter Kieboom.
First offering. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So the leadoff hitter in the inning reaches safely for the Nationals.
Hey, nice AB right there. With the pitcher coming to the plate, your job is to get on in front of him. This should be interesting. Does he get the bunt sign? Do we play a little billy ball and pull it back and try and play chicklets with the third baseman? See what happens.
Standing in now, Steven Strasburg. Now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Run there on to first, but not in time as he beats it out. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Lane Thomas. Drew a base on balls his first time up. From the belt, kicks and deals.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Comes back with a fastball up and away that swung on and missed. 0-2.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk. Coming right after him here.
The 0-2 delivery. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
That has to make you feel really good as a pitcher, right? You're making pitches all around the zone, and then you bring that one inside. You can't do anything with it. What does it do? It just locks you up inside. You have no chance to put the ball in play.
To the plate now, number 3, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Lifted in the air out towards left center. On the run is Brinson. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Nationals leave 1. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Bottom of the third now. And up next, the Miami area native Lewis Brinson.
The center fielder, Lewis Brinson.
First delivery to him.
Nope, up there.
The 1-0 delivery.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
And the Marlins have their first hit of the game.
Batting it, the catcher, Jorge Alfaro.
Stepping in now, Jorge Alfaro, and he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0. His past numbers with Steven Strasburg, just a 1 for 9. Brinson on at first, nobody out. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball.
You thank your lucky stars when you get a chance to hit behind a guy with as much speed as he has on first base. The entire defense is on guard, and you know probably there's a fastball coming.
Now the 2-0 home. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Swing, and he takes this the other way to right. But this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out.
Batting ninth, no pitcher, Sandy Alcantara.
So now the pitcher, Sandy Alcantara. This is a textbook sacrifice situation, so let's see if that's the call. First pitch on its way. And they'll try and play for one here as he gets this one down. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection.
Up next for the Marlins.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Miguel Rojas. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
And now the first pitch.
Outside, that's the ball.
And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. Yanked on the ground down the line, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. And another foul ball. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. Marlins leave 1. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Juan Soto.
The old adage, pitching and defense have been stellar so far. They've certainly kept both offenses in check.
Here's the first pitch to him. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
Throw to first in time, 1 gone here in the 4th. No one on with 1 down, and digging into bat next, the big bat of Josh Bell. Now the first pitch. And he takes ball 1. And that's off the plate and high. 2-0 now. Fouled off.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. And this is a strike 3 call. Oh, caught a break there. 2 away.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
So now to the plate, Yadiel Hernandez. Fly ball right down the line in left. And he gets there, makes the running play, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And that'll bring in the second baseman, Jazz Chisholm.
The second baseman, Jazz Chisholm.
From the stretch. And Strasburg will get ahead of him here with strike 1.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Now here it comes. And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1.
When a pitcher puts you in the proverbial rocking chair like he's doing right now, you have to take a deep breath. You can't start trying to guess along with him. Trust your fundamentals and stay on that fastball.
Thomas has it for route number 1.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
So next to bat will be Jesus Aguilar. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Reined in. On to first, and Strasburg's in control here. 2 away. So 2 are gone now in the Miami 4th. And that will bring up the outfielder Brian Anderson. He's set, and the pitch. In there for strike 1. 0-1. Strike 2.
He's got a good feel for his off-speed pitches second time through the order, and we just saw 3 in a row.
And he goes up the ladder on him, but he lays off 1 and 2.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. Didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up some different options. Wouldn't be surprised to see a good slider down and away right here.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Hernandez finds some space out there for the catch to retire the side. So they breeze through this half of the inning. We played 4 full, and we are tied 0-0. Welcome back to Miami as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Nationals manager Dave Martinez between innings, specifically about his club's offense to this point.
And flat out, he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right now. He said they're searching for ways to drive the ball with some authority because it's just not happening for them today. They haven't gotten an extra base hit yet, so it's been a real struggle getting guys into scoring position. But the key, he said, is not to panic. Sometimes you just have to fight through the downturns and keep your focus and energy high.
Leading off with the Nationals.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Now here's the first offering. Keibert Ruiz is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. Now a swinging bunt. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Sanchez is in his tracks now. 1 gone. That would be Luis Garcia. He flew out in his last AB.
Garcia.
First pitch of the AB now. Lays off 1-0.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
Swing and a line drive. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now.
Now batting, the third baseman, Carter Kieboom.
Carter Kieboom digs in now as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He collected a base hit his first time up. The 0-1 pitch. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1. Ball 3, not close with the sinker that time.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Now the payoff pitch home. Hit high and deep to right center. And there's out number 2 as this is taken in shy of the track, and the runner will have to retreat. That was a tough play, so let's take another look at it with Show Track. Seemed to get a solid read off the bat, took a good angle at it, and he covered over 100 feet to make the grab. And I'm sure he'll be getting some high fives for that one. At the plate, Steven Strasburg, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. Reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. Garcia leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Ball 1-1 pitch and a good sinker there, but he can't find the zone. 2-1.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher, but sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
3-1.
And that's upstairs, running the count to 3-1. And he misses here, ball 4. And somehow he manages to walk his opposite number. Wow.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
And now here is Lane Thomas, struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
0-1 the count. Two men are on with 2 men out. And he falls behind 0-2. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
Hit out towards second. He's got it. And the 2-out threat won't pay off. The inning is over. Nats leave a pair. Halfway home, still no score. Welcome back for the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production, and he said they just aren't putting enough competitive at-bats together right now. He told me he can't recall many times where they've been able to get to a full count today, and while that's not always a necessity for success, they've clearly had their struggles today, especially when it comes to making things difficult on the opposing pitching.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Ready now is Jesus Sanchez as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the fifth. Here's the first pitch. Sanchez bats left but throws right and stands in at 6'3". This is his second year as a major leaguer. Here comes the 0-1. And it's fouled away. Trying to send him packing for the second time.
Off the plate, ball one.
Ground ball left side. Scooped up. Throw to first is in time for the first out. So now to the plate, Brian De La Cruz flew out last time up. Now the first pitch. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball one.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
No runs, just one hit, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Here's a pop-up now.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
The 1-1. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And that is through into right field for a single.
You take a look at the numbers up to this point. You see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
Strasburg with a check at first, and he'll dive back in safely. Into the box, Lewis Brinson. A pitch out. The throw. Not a great time to pitch out as he'll be thrown out easily at second.
Well, they guessed right on the first pitch out. Sometimes you have to wait a pitch or two in the at-bat to try that, but they must have had a pretty good idea he was going to be on the move.
Ready. Here's the 1-0.
Ball 2. 2-0.
Hey!
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
The 2-1. Swing and a miss, and that's out number 3. Marlins down quietly. 6th inning coming up. Still zip, zip. So stepping in is number 3. A hit in 2 tries so far.
The second baseman, number 3.
Now here's the first offering. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Next to hit, Juan Soto. He grounded out last time up.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
And great extension as he drives this one high in the air and deep the other way. And that will hop over the wall now as he'll be awarded second base here. It's a ground rule double.
Just a great approach at the plate right there. Takes that pitch on the outer half and goes with it. He clearly hit it well because it bounced right over the wall for a ground rule double.
Josh Bell the next to hit.
Nope.
Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Now a slider well off the plate, an easy take there.
Clearly staying away from him in this at-bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on.
Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0. From the belt, the pitch.
He must know something we don't know. That was a center cut heater with count leverage in a big spot. I don't understand why he's taking.
Fouled off. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Not too often you see an at-bat go from 3-0 to a strikeout, so that's a pretty good job on the mound right there. Kind of nice that he got a free strike on the 3-0 take, but he still had to put it in the zone.
Into the box now, Yadiel Hernandez. And he puts it on the ground to second. Oh, and he can't come up with it.
Up next for the Nationals, the catcher, Keibert Ruiz.
And up next, it'll be Keibert Ruiz. He offers at it and sends a bouncer out to short. Throw on to first is going to get him, and the Nationals blow an opportunity here, and that ends the inning. Nats leave a pair. We are still scoreless. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and up next will be the big catcher, Jorge Alfaro.
The catcher, Jorge Alfaro.
He's set. Here it comes. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. The 1-0 home. Misses for the second ball. The 2-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower and control the strike zone.
Alfaro in front, 3 balls and a strike.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
This guy is really locked in on the bump right now. He's just playing good old-fashioned hardball right now, just rearing back and letting it go. And it seems like this lineup, they don't have an answer for anything he's bringing so far.
In now, Sandy Alcantara. He'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He did his job and laid down the successful sac bunt in his first appearance. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Fouled away.
Wow, this guy has been on top of it today, pushing the throttle and pulling it when he needs to.
And a minimum effort at bat that time as the pitch is taken for a strike 3 called, and he'll go back to focusing on pitching instead. 2 away now.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Standing in now, Miguel Rojas. And Strasburg will get ahead of him here with strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. One and one to the Marlins leadoff hitter. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. Jazz Chisholm would be next. Now a swing as he stays alive as this is fouled back right off the catcher's arm. And that one's taken outside for a ball. Who walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Well, they've been unable to get to this guy, so they'll take base runners any way they can get him. At the very least, you make him work from the stretch and add to his pitch total.
So now here is Jazz Chisholm. 0 for 2 for him to this point. First offering.
Ball inside. Ball, that's inside.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a 3rd time.
Outside, 3-0 now. And oh, not so fast, partner. Called strike on the inside part of the plate. 3-1 now.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
The 3-1. Finds the zone to fill the count. 3-2.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Hit to short. He's right there. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. 1 left for Miami. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. Striding in now for the Nats, Luis Garcia. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Well, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
In there, 0-1.
Hey, this guy's been throwing a gem so far. We're moving on later into this game, and he's right at about league average for first pitch strikes.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. One pitch is a curveball that misses, ball 2. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Now the 3-2 pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. Another full count pitch home. And he lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And in steps Carter Kieboom to give it a try. From the belt, the pitch. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. And now the Marlins bullpen will swing into action as a lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. And he looks at a ball. 1-2.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone-cold take.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first down.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
At the plate now, Steven Strasburg. This will show bunt, but pull it back for ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Throw's going to go on to first, so a perfect sacrifice there as now the go-ahead run moves into scoring position here. Next, here is Lane Thomas. He's gone hitless in this one, Dan, and he's not alone.
No, he's not, Matt. This lineup has had no answer for their opponent on the mound so far.
First pitch on its way.
Hey, he's been on point from the start of this game. Just pounding the zone with a high 90s fastball. It almost looks like he's gotten stronger as the game's gone on.
And it's quickly 0-2.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
And a swing and a miss there on a late-breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the second time this afternoon. A big-time strikeout and some raw emotion as he gets out of the jam. More to come from Lone Depot Park right after this. Last half of the 7th here, and up next will be the power-hitting first baseman, Big Jesus Aguilar.
The first baseman, Jesus Aguilar.
From the stretch, here's the pitch.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
And he fouls this one off. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Now a fastball is lifted into the air to shallow center. And he will get there to make the running catch as that ball hung up just a little bit too long. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Brian Anderson. And now the first pitch.
Ball, that's inside.
The 1-0. Hit in the air to left. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
Now batting, the right fielder.
Next to stand in is Jesus Sanchez. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
You see there, the pitch count is up to 88. And at this point in the game, that's a good place to be. So I think we'll see him stay out there for at least a little while longer.
Oh and 1, here it comes.
So far, this has been a terrific outing for this guy. Throwing well, keeping his pitches to a minimum, locating his fastball to both sides of the plate. Good command of the off.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. Still no score. Now into the box, number 3. He'll start us off in the 8th.
Second baseman, number 3.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. And now the second pitch of the inning will be his 100th of the ball game. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Now the pitch. This is flared out towards second, and this is taken for the out. Here now is Juan Soto. First offering on its way.
Oh, that's low.
Hey, this one's tied late in the game. As a pitcher right now, you just can't lay a cookie in there. 1-0.
And it's fouled away. The 1-1 is taken for ball 2.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Taken, strike 2.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
Now a fastball. Look out as he has to duck out of harm's way there.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Payoff pitch one more time. Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. Going back is the right fielder. And as Nationals fans have heard before, see you later. Solo shot to right center as they've taken a 1-run lead.
What a great piece of clutch hitting right there to give his boys the lead. Going to put a lot of pressure on the opposition to have to score with only 6 outs to go.
Manager's up out of the dugout and on his way out to the mound, and he's going to motion for the bullpen as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart after getting one out here in the 8th, but he's in line to take the loss, barring a late turnaround. Richard Blyer gets the call as he'll pitch with one gone in the top of the 8th.
Number 35, Richard Blyer.
So that'll bring up Josh Bell. Fouled off. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 0-1 pitch. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. There's a look at the final line for the Marlins starting pitcher, and he'll be very happy with how the day went.
Well, this is one of those as a pitcher where you don't get rewarded for pitching well. He threw the ball great in this one. Didn't get much run support. He's in line for the loss, and he deserves a much better fate. He threw the ball pretty well in this one.
Stepping in now, Yadier Hernandez. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. 2 out, nobody on. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. Can't connect there. It's 2-2. Ball 3 as the sinker misses just off the black that time.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Lifted the other way to left center. Brinson gets there for the catch, and that ends the inning. 1 in the inning for the Nationals on the solo home run. Bottom of the 8th coming up. It's now 1-0 Washington. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and standing in the rookie outfielder, Brian De La Cruz.
The left fielder, Brian.
First pitch of the AB on its way, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Swing and a liner. And there's a base hit. So there you go. The possible tying run aboard here to kick off the home half of the 8th.
You can't ask for anything more than getting a leadoff man on right there. It brings the go-ahead run to the plate. He's in position to do some damage. It'd be interesting to see how the manager plays this one.
Time called here, as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there. Into the box, Lewis Brinson, as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. The 1-0 pitch.
Good speed at first and good speed with the guy at the dish. Going to be tough to double up these guys. If you're an infielder, you got to get rid of it quick.
Number 5, John Brody.
2-1.
Outside.
big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Even though we're late into this ball game, this guy's velo is still top-notch. This guy's a horse.
Birdie gets his lead at first, nobody out. Full count, 3-2.
I don't know why in the world anybody would want to be an umpire. That manager has given this umpire an earful on a pitch that he thought was a strike, and he's certainly trying to defend his pitcher.
Quick check on that tying run at first. Runner's back. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game.
Really important time for a strikeout there, guys. Tying run at first, so objective number 1 is stranding him on base. And now with 1 out, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that run.
So now to the plate, Jorge Alfaro. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Runners on first with 1 down. And that one misses upstairs, 2-0.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to pump up on a fastball, and sailed on.
There we go. Strike taken, the throw. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
You're at 23. Now running on second base. Number 5, John Birdie.
Here's the 2-1 home. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Hit on the ground to third. Fielded cleanly, and there's out number 2. Garrett Cooper will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 26, Garrett Cooper.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery.
Ball 1, no strike.
He's working on bringing home the tying run, standing at second base. One and 0. Here it is. Swung on and missed on a pitch at the thumbs. A ball and a strike.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
1 and 1. Here it is. Here's a swing and a line drive, and he may have just tied the ball game. That's down for extra bases. As he arrives at second without a play, as this game is tied late with a run scoring away from the play.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen. I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sinking cut. That is unbelievable he's able to get that knock in that big spot.
Ryan Harper enters here looking to get the final out before the 9th inning.
Number 33, Ryan Harper.
At the plate, Miguel Rojas. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 1-0. Fastball over the outside, but in there for a strike. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. The 2-2.
As a pitcher, you've got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
Ready with the payoff pitch. To the right side and through a base hit. Cooper heads for the plate. The throw home. And he is out at the plate. Trying to take the lead, but this game's going to remain deadlocked as the inning is over. John Birdie will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field.
For the Marlins. Now playing left field.
Zach Thompson will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ballgame tied until the bottom half.
Leading off for the Nationals, the catcher.
Into the box now, Cable Ruiz. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Thompson rarely finds himself in much trouble out of the bullpen, at least in terms of giving up base hits. He's proven to be a tough guy to barrel up. Comes set with the 0-1. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Now another 0-2. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
First pitch on its way as the fastball is swung on and missed. Good location down at the knees for strike 1. Looks like a left-hander up and throwing now in that Marlins bullpen. Oh, 1 count and the pitch. Had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
After that off-balance swing right there, you find yourself down 0-2 and wishing you were back on deck with the donut on your bat, visualizing hitting a home run.
And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
I mean, he's coming right after him, Matty. 3 fastballs in a row.
Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fouled away. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. And the throw to first is there to record the second out. Now to bat, Carter Kieboom. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
From the stretch. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Two balls and a strike.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. 2-2. Here it is. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. And he fouls this one off. And he lays off. Ball four. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
The pitcher, number 33.
Number 88 will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run. Here's the first pitch, and he'll take a look at ball one. There are two gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. And he'll get back in safely. A ball and a strike. The 1-1 pitch.
One ball.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Here's the 1-2. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. And it's fouled away. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. The 1-2 pitch. And he strikes him out on a good pitch. So 1 run can win it as we head to the bottom of the inning. 1 left for Washington. Still tied 1 apiece. Paulo Espino enters to do the pitching, and best case scenario for him is to push this one into extra innings. Ryan Zimmerman has come into the ballgame now as he takes over as the new third baseman.
Number 11.
Into the box, Jazz Chisholm. He bounced out last time up.
Leading up for the Marlins, the second baseman, Jazz.
He's set and the pitch.
Count 1-0.
The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. Fouled off. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Is laid off, and the count runs full. Weak roller right side. Bell scoops it up. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. And there are the final numbers for the Washington starter. Great day's work any way you look at it.
Hey, one of the things you can't control as a starting pitcher is whether you're going to win or lose a game. He pitched awfully well in this one. As of right now, he's in line for a no decision.
To the plate now, Jesus Aguilar, as he'll watch a curveball that bends in there under his hands at strike one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here's the 0-1 pitch.
You got to cover the whole plate now after letting him steal 2 strikes on the inside half.
Action now in the Washington bullpen as a right-hander begins to get loose. 1 out, nobody on. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. So here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Brian Anderson. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. So they can't get that winning run home, and that means free baseball here this afternoon. 10th inning coming up, all tied at 1-1. Runner at second now, nobody out. And here's Lane Thomas into the box. Here's the first pitch. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begins throwing. The 1-0. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway.
This is going to be an interesting at bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Now the 1-2 pitch. Changes up on him if that's in the dirt for a ball. Just hung in there on that one. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Big at bat now, and here is number 3. And a chance they walk him here to set up a double play that would keep the game tied. Here's the first pitch.
Man, this pitcher is on right now, pounding the zone, attacking these hitters. He's making it look easy.
In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now.
You got to go into battle mode after falling down 0-2 and find a way to work yourself back to even.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Popped up. Aguilar over to his left. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
And it looks like they'd rather go after the next guy as the intentional walk signal comes here with 2 away.
That's what's called getting the treatment. Everyone knows he's a power threat with a bat, so it's all about not letting him be the guy that beats you.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Josh Bell. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you, like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
Here's the first pitch. Strike taken up in the zone.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
count, even at 1-1 to the Nationals' first baseman. And this one's in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Espino on second. Soto at first, 2 out in the inning. Swing and a miss, strike 2.
He knows full well he's sitting on a hat trick right here. All he's trying to do is avoid the golden sombrero.
The 2-2 pitch. Hit hard towards second. Throw on to first is going to get him, and the Nationals blow an opportunity here, and that ends the inning. 3 thumbs up here in the booth following this gorgeous play at second base. A chance to win it now as we head to the bottom of the 10th, still tied. Now to the plate, Jesus Sanchez, and he's got a chance to bring in the winning run. The question is whether they'll even pitch to him. Here's the first pitch. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
This has to be a productive at-bat right here. I know you want to drive the run in and get the RBI, but you have to find a way, bare minimum, to move this runner over to third.
Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The 1-1 pitch. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Man, I'm interested to see this next pitch. 3 balls pounded on the inside half of the plate. He either has no respect for this hitter or he's setting him up to go down and away.
Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. Chance to walk it off. And now here is John Birdie. The winning run stands at second base. Here's the first pitch. And a ball, 1-0. Like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside, 1-1.
Hey, I don't blame him for giving up on that curveball. That was a rainbow coming out of the sky. Stole a strike.
And he pumps the fastball by him here, 1-2 now.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in, and they get right back outside. Nice pitch.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Pitching 101 is changing location and upsetting the hitter's timing. You do that, and everything's going to be fine. In that strikeout, he never threw the same pitch twice in a row, and he won the battle because of it.
Stepping in now, Lewis Brinson. High in the air out to center field. Thomas is there to make the catch, and that means we've got more baseball ahead. Marlins leave 1. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Zach Pop takes the mound to start the 11th inning. So now into the box is Yadier Hernandez. He'll kick things off here in the 11th. Here's the first pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. The 1-0.
Hey! 1 ball, 1 strike.
to 1-2 now. Now the 1-2 pitch.
Oh, that's
2-2.
off the plate. Ball 2.
Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now. Cable Ruiz waits on deck. Now the 3-2 pitch. Hops this one up. And there's out number 1.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Big spot here, and it'll be Cable Ruiz. And a chance they walk him here to set up a double play that would keep the game tied. Here's the first pitch. Here's a strike with the breaking ball.
Hey, be thankful the batter was sitting on something else, or that pitch might have went a long way. Those cement mixers, you get the barrel to them, they can be torched.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Now the 0-2 pitch. High in the air into shallow left center. Birdie comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 2. Next to dig in, Luis Garcia. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the first pitch. Nope. Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball 1. And he misses low with it, 2-0.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. Well off the inside that time as the sinker misses for a ball. Three and 1 to the National shortstop. Pitch popped up. Aguilar is there, and the side is retired. Nationals leave 1. Score remains tied 1-1. Up next, Jorge Alfaro. The winning run stands at second base.
The catcher, Jorge Alfaro.
Here's the first pitch. And he fouls this one off. The 0-1.
You have one job in this situation, especially down 0-2. You have to find a way to advance that runner to third and give your teammate a chance to drive something into the outfield. You cannot not come through in this situation.
Now a breaking ball, but it's low.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
Count even at 2-2 to the Marlins catcher.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Reaches out for one and hits it on the ground to second. And that's out number 1.
You know what's funny right there, Matty? Back in the day, you would have saw a ton of high fives in the dugout, but as I look at this guy go back to the dugout, you're not seeing much. Guys don't want to give themselves up. Managers don't want to give away outs anymore. probably should have just laid down the bunt and took the sacrifice with him, but he still was able to do his job.
Here's the first pitch. Now the runner breaks for the plate. Oh, he's bunting here to win the game, and he gets it down. And how do you like that? They roll the dice, the squeeze works, and it's going to end the ball game.
What? What did I just see? My eyes have to be messing with me because I think I just saw a walk-off suicide squeeze to end this thing. Gutsy call or